McKenzie gave it to Miller. And this one hits Russell. So he's had a couple of chances to have a look into the sun in that spot.
Difficulty with the kick, he's going to come back into where the sun was in his eyes. He's back in shade at the moment, then he'll come into the sunshine.
In he comes. Gets a fair bit on it. And gets enough on it. First goal of the afternoon. Cunnington. Hanson, not sure what that was, but I'm sure he didn't mean to do that. Atley couldn't make something of it. And a Hall is off and running. No one to go to by foot. Takes him on. Now he's got Lynch running to the square. Needs to put it in front. He goes for it himself. And why not? Lindsay Thomas feeding for him. Sard getting there.
Oh.
Lindsay! That is an absolute ripper.
He hung up there for an eternity.
No beauty.
Turned side on top of him. Have a look at this.
This is his best one yet.
He had to get his head out of the way of the footy. That's got to be the best one we've seen this year, isn't it? He just perched on top.
Now Chesky, the 1-2 with May. He sits his up for Dixon. Front spot, Ferrito, good fist. McMillan.
Great tackle.
Fantastic tackle. Dixon hunted him down.
That's the sort of press you want in the attacking 50. Keep the ball in there at all costs. The big blokes have got to get down and dirty when the time requires.
Ablett in the meantime. He might go for home. Feeds it out. Hallahan inside. Unselfish. Well, his father played 278 SNFL games and didn't kick many either. He was a fullback.
It was a good kick. That's nice.
That's a splendid shot.
Disciplined, hard football. They're playing to their own structure and it's working. They're not allowing North the freedom to score.
Ablett's free for in the back here, so he might be able to have a crack. He kicked 4 goals against North when they smashed North at Etihad last time. Looks good off the boot. That was never in doubt. He is a class act. Horrible kick, turnover. McMillan from 60. Cunnington gets back and he's plucked it.
North capitalising with this third one.
It took them a quarter and 24 minutes for their first goal.
He's putting himself under pressure.
He's not having a great first season for the Gold Coast. And the Australian man again. The unlikely hero Cunnington to have this shot from 2 Nick Malcheski turnovers. For Ben Cunnington's second and North Melbourne's second. And 2 in a minute. Rides the tackle, gives it to Gibson. Feeds it all the way back. Siebel inside. Higgins.
Oh, pressure everywhere.
The alarm bells are ringing for North Melbourne. But they've woken up big time. They kicked the last 3 goals of the game. Thumbs up hoping for Petrie or Majak Dor or anybody will do. Majak down to Petrie, that'll do. Nice float in. And good delivery. Ablett's out and a running. Sizes up the options, collects the Sharon. Looks inside. Takes on right and lace out for Nichols. That's why he's the best in the business.
And that is good vision.
So Nichols, the big man, Brooksby in the goal square. Instant reply, and the crowd are back into it. Ball thumped down to Lynch. Nicely by Shade. And Lynch gets it back from Nichols to the 50. Oh, he's pulled that in. He's marked that, Hallahan. So from just outside the 50s, you've got plenty on it. Never in doubt. Del Cerdo spins out of that tackle. Atley takes them on. Pops it up to the hot spot. Lindsay Thomas fell and fell nicely. Gave it to Nahas. Bangs it on the boot. And that's Nahas' bread and butter. Huntington. Gibson. They need a mark just inside 50 and they get it. Higgins is the man as the clock ticks down to 50. The confidence of his team rests in his hands. Heading to 3/4 time. And he gives them the belief.
Yeah, kicked a couple of goals, a couple of important ones too.
Ablett steals it, runs. Nobody does it better.
Here they come to celebrate.
They take it on now down the middle to right. Dixon hit the ball, the umpire said. Play on. Squeeze that inside 50 to Miller. Tries to shape the tackle. Hallahan, Hall, who started all this. Back in, big-time goal. To go with his other big-time goal in the opening term. Saad. And off he goes. Sees Gibson and wants him.
Oh, how's the pace?
He looked around and said, I got you covered.
How's the kick?
To Dixon. Unbelievable.
That is amazing on his left foot. Adam Saad, the explosive pace from half-back. That is spectacular.
And Dixon, you'd think to put this beyond doubt. It's beyond doubt. Riscatelli. Gary Ablett. He's already had a sighting from here. Here's the best in the business. Welcome back, Gas. So everybody thought this could be the year after finishing fourth last year. Certainly hasn't turned out that way yet. Ablett. Inside 50 for Rito and Lynch. Russell this time it is.
That was Ablett's 4-centre clearance for the quarter.
Goal square. Dixon stalking it. Got it.
Oh, he's kicked it.
He's a contender for goal of the year. For a career best, 7 goals for Charlie Dixon. From just outside the paint. Delightful.